Unrepresented, the marginalized. This is the voice of the people. Afrique Radio and TV 1998, rebranded to Voice of London Television Live with a feed to Voice of London Radio. Yeah, so if you don't know, get to know. I'm so glad today I've got my colleagues who have joined me to do the 1-2-1-2 as usual. We're going to be very brief today. And of course, let me remind you to send in your comments, okay? And also like, share, and subscribe. Those of you on social media, I'll just be bigging you up and give you a bit of a mention while the show continues unabated. Yes. Let me go straight and welcome my learned colleagues. Today, I'm with Teddy Amofa, one of our guests, a very, very noble man indeed. He was in Ghana recently. He's just come back. So let me go and just welcome him to the show. Teddy Amofa said, TK, welcome to the show. And how are you? You can hear me, TK? Okay, Teddy needs to unmute. Let me go to Nanama. Nanama, how are you?
I'm good.
Great. I think Teddy has muted. We'll try and get him to unmute. How was the day today, Nana?
Was very good.
Yes, yes, great. Was it raining or you had a bit of sun, as usual?
It's drizzled.
Are you there, Nana?
Yeah, I said it's drizzled.
Oh, it drizzled. Okay, okay. I see. Well, have you just finished your banku and fufu, or you are yet to eat your late night meal?
We are done.
You are done, yeah? Okay. Long time ago, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just worrying you. Teddy, please unmute yourself. Say TK. You are muted. So try and check your gadgets and unmute yourself. Okay, so as I was saying, let me do the reminders so that our audiences will know what is happening across the globe. Yes, one of the leading latest film to be premiered in Ghana this coming August will also be premiered in London, United Kingdom at the Dominion Theatre this coming September. So coming soon is the Legacy Africa film, and make sure you don't miss out on that one, and that you definitely be going to watch this movie. It's part of the movie was shot in London, and then parts were also shot in Ghana, West Africa. And it's a very touching movie, and this must definitely be a must for everyone to go and watch. Okay, a must for everyone to go and watch. I'll definitely continue to give you synopsis First of all, I'll give you the genre of the film, which is a biopic of Dr. Pipra Jemfi coming from a village around the Konongo area, a very poor village, had to walk miles to attend school. And of course, in spite of the hardship, was able to break through to go to Infansipim College. After Infansipim, he was lucky to go to Germany. He became a medical doctor, lived in Germany and served a bit, and then, went on to come to the United Kingdom outside of the city of London. And the story is really touching and very captivating. So the Legacy Africa is coming to your screens very shortly, and I'll definitely be giving you a synopsis of that. The director for this film actually is one of the world-renowned directors. Meets, we are talking about Confidence Losu, director and of course a filmmaker. He is known for his unique approach to the industry, committed to excellence in all works. His portfolio includes the critical film works of War from the Archives 2021, and then the Zoli film, if you remember, 2018, a powerful film, and then Heavens and Amen. Heavens, Amen. That's another film in 2017. And so it's a Legacy Africa screenplay into a vibrant and captivating masterpiece. So he's the man behind the shooting of Legacy Africa. And then the director for the production team, Richard Cunningham, production manager. That is, Richard played a vital, multifaceted role similar to that of production for the London filming, and is responsible for organizing auditions, the administrative task, securing film locations, coordinating logistics for the smooth operation of the production. So this is just a gist to those that made it become a reality. And we've got the trailers as well. We'll be playing it for you right here on Voice of London Television. Yes. Meanwhile, Teddy, if you can unmute yourself so that we can have a fantastic conversation. Once again, we are watching Nana here, your humble servant, and of course, service to the people, and representing the voiceless, the marginalized, and the Pan-African world. Afrique Radio 1998, rebranded to Voice of London Television and Voice of London Radio. Now a Pan-African Voice Media. All right, so the show continues unabated, and still I can see Teddy still not unmuted yet. But Nanama, you are cool, yeah?
Yes, please, I am.
And cool to go. Yes. So let me also take one more mention, because I think this one is very important, very important. As you all know, we have one of our popular programs on this particular flagship or channel, the Prayer Prophetic Marathon, which is hosted by the Lady Bishop, Excellency Agnes Mensah Bonsu, and their team. They always here from 10 p.m. to midnight or past midnight, Monday to Wednesday, and also Thursday is an off day, and then the Friday they come with 2 different programs, hourly each. That is the drop the charges, or the charges will drop you, and also mysteries of marriage. So make sure you keep note of these programs. They are very educative and very informative. Yeah, it helps to enlighten you and your opinions regarding issues. All right, so let me take another one because this one is very important. Next week, a revival, 2 days power pack revival. This is presented by Christ the King Dominion Place presents 2 days power packed revival. Yes, Friday, 11th of July to Sunday, the 13th of July, 2025. So it's happening live next week, Friday, 7:30 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The beauty is that these powerful men and women, man and woman of God, Archbishop Charles Ensua, Palace Pentecostal Chapel International, and the beautiful wife, Prophetess Mrs. Agatha Ensua, Palace Pentecostal Chapel International, are coming live. Will be arriving in London and will be performing at these 2 particular days. The Friday evening, which is the 11th of July, and then the Sunday, which will be the 13th of July. Yes. So make sure you don't miss out on that. And the host, of course, the powerful Lady Bishop, Excellency Agnes Mensah Bonsu, and then Pastor Stephen Adebofor. And then we've got the Archbishop Charles Ensua and the beautiful wife, Prophetess Mrs. Agatha Ensua. So this is going to be a powerful weekend coming next week. Make it a date, make it a point. You don't miss out on those ones. All right, let me also, this is good news because we have a very powerful shipping company. Okay, they're one of the most best, reliable shipping companies of our days. This shipping company is located in the Forest Gate area, so that is East London. Okay, East London. So that is the Edward John Shipping Company. Edward John Shipping Company, located in East London. That is Forest Gate E7. And so we'll be giving you the phone numbers and everything that you need to know. There is also a property being sold in Ghana. It's going out for $60,000, and it's a 2-bedroom flat and a 3-bedroom flat in the city of Accra. So keep it locked here so that you can be part of all the mentions that is going on. Yes, I think I've now got Teddy to unmute. Teddy, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Teddy, once again, welcome back from Ghana.
Thank you.
We love you so much. And when I saw you on the screen, I realized that you didn't give mercy to the fufu and the benku and the ampesiu. Teddy, fufu and the benku and the ampesiu no when susu. The way they are the organic ones, pao. When you put them out. And then, you remember we spoke and you said you were going to get some fried plantain, Kelewele. Is it Kelewele?
Yeah, Kelewele. I had to come by you.
I was Suhono.
Yeah, there's a plantain. This is not a plantain season, so you can't get it. I just wanted some, so I had to go to about 4 places. I stood and they did the whole thing for me for 2 hours.
Wow. I see. So that it's good because you know that over here in the West and in London in particular, the stress level is high. We're always busy with work. And so sometimes it's good to take a break and go relax the brains.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. But were you able to relax enough? Because the live bands will not let you,
Oh, I did.
We thank God. I'm not going to mention any other thing. I'm just talking about live band and the Kelly Willie. I know you're a good boy and you are a third-hand or second-hand virgin, so I'm not going there.
yours is assumptions without proof. That's your problem.
I could see Nanama laughing there. Hey, who Nanama? Who the members? Who the drown? Hey, Let me chip in this story. Nanama gave us a very humorous story, hilarious. I have laughed. He said there is this celebrity in Ghana called Yaudabo. And
Don't little.
Oh, I like the man. I like him.
what they call him?
Don't
Little.
little. Yeah,
It's
we have
called Ghan,
yeah.
Okay.
Yaudabo is a different person.
Oh, it's a different person. Okay, I apologize for that. Yeah, thank you for the correction. So this Dan guy is one of those little guys here, and he wants to marry. I think it's a celebrity in Ghana, and he's got this big mansion, 10-bedroom house, no woman.
Yeah, I read about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the humor of it is that he's come publicly to say that he's looking for one of the best women to marry. So he wants a good wife. And the question I posed was that, so what happened to all the inner circles and the people he worked with and the celebrity status and all that? You understand? And so I'm proposing our own Anama to put an application. And another when I'll do application, Rebecca. It's Wala. All right. Okay, the listeners and viewers across the globe, thank you so much. Those of you watching us on the social media, I welcome you to the maximum. We are so grateful that you've joined us. Let's go to Nanama. So Nanama can give us what transpired in a week. Yesterday, you did give us some, but you can still re-echo them because sometimes the amount of people that watch some might have mixed the news and stuff. So let's go, Nanama. Give us a breakdown from that part of the world.
Okay, so this D-Levy thing, no. Yankopon Aduma on the 16th. God willing, 16th. D-Levy na yaka wasem. One Ghana cedis per liter, no. You'll be implementing on the 16th of July this month, 2025.
What are they implementing?
The D-Levy.
Oh, that is what you call it, D-Levy?
Dumso levy.
Oh, that's what they call it. Oh, Dumso levy. Okay. And now, please, this Dumso levy, I'm interacting with you. This is a conversation, so the style is different for a normal newscasting. This a conversation program, current affairs program, the leading conversation program when it comes to current affairs, and so we'll be mixing everything in and interjecting as well for our viewers to understand what is actually transpiring. So, yeah, Dumso levy, I see. When I saw the D levy, I thought maybe it's a diesel levy or something. That's what came to mind. Oh no, you Ghanaian people, you have name for everything.
Everything.
And president is trying to collect a local tax. Once I had to need in Dumso levy. And I know Teddy has a very big interest in this one. Okay, Nana Yenko. Now we can't D-Levy no.
Yeah. Inti Ghana for there is people no one person bejiatum, but the aya na it is what it is. Yankopon Aduma 16th of this month. Nobody can do anything about it because yenya set to be BAV. So yeah, baby, the lady who died, the guy shooting, GH Kobio shooting accidentally, she died, no. And then and something tragically happened. There were some group of guys, people, friends, who decided to go to a funeral to mourn with a family, and they had an accident. 4 people died.
Oh,
yes, 4 people died. This is tragedy. Sorry, and everybody is talking about it. Kumasi, in the Ashanti region.
Oh. This is very, very sad and very harrowing. Okay, sorry to hear that. Continue, yeah.
then there is these two female students from St. Louis Senior High School, located in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. These two girls, they were caught at the boot of a boat. At the boot of a boat. So this all happened. They ordered the boat, and they didn't want. It was going to be suspicious when they are seen in the boat. There is no way the security will allow them go in and out. So they had to hide at the boat, the boot of the boat, so that they can go out. And then, lo and behold, unfortunately for them, they were caught. And once I'm sorry,
So what school was that?
St. Louis.
Okay. I think it's Kumasi High. I think I've got wind of that story. Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you, Nanama, when you were doing your SHS, were you also catching the boat or Uber and hiding in the boats to run away from school to go and chill and come back?
I never did that.
So you are a very good girl, my boy.
Yes, please. I never did. I don't have time for that.
Sewala, you are live across the whole globe, so you are giving us that story. You, why? Yankoso.
I think so. Enjoy Siama. Was saying encouraging words to the wife, and it is so emotional with the love emoji and everything.
So what's the husband's name though?
His name is Eric. Esiama. Yeah.
Is it Eric Esiama?
Yes, Eric Esiama. I have forgotten the full name. Like,
yeah, Esiama is okay. Yeah.
Full name. But hey, you have to add the end.
You have to add a joke.
Esiama.
Okay. But we had.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on. We are having a conversation intermittently with headlines and everything. So this is a unique program. Yes, not like the everyday program. So you can interject at any time.
Well, they said in regard to that Esiama, they say how he rose to prominence was he was a church helper. He became a church officer. He became an associate pastor and a husband. So a projection.
I see. So since you are commenting on that, what's your overall take on that, Teddy, with regards to Pastor Siama and the Agrada issue?
Siama, this is Siama was, I don't know whether he proposed or whether Agrada proposed to him, but well, he has milked his way to the top. Now we don't know what he's going to do. But in regard to the case, I think the woman has flirted with the law for far too long a time, stepped on so many toes, and unfortunately now, I think the law has caught up with her. I think they've investigated as far as 2002, and I think I don't know. Well, the law. I always say the law in Ghana is as strong as any other law, and if that's a big if they want to pursue the law, we can do it better.
Well, some people also think that it's a bit harsh, and the circuit court judge probably should have been lenient a bit. We've got politicians who are milking the state, making millions of US dollars, stealing from the state capture, causing financial loss to the state, and they are walking the streets of most of the cities of Africa free. And this lady has been, handed such a harsh sentence, 15 good years. And apparently, go on.
I think Agrada was a small fish trying to swim around the Atlantic Ocean full of sharks. Yeah. Because the point is, There are a lot of charlatans who are smart. They know how to play the game. But she did not. She, instead of keeping quiet and doing it, she flaunted it, and they got hold of it.
All right. So our viewers who don't understand the Akan language, the Agrada issue we spoke on is just to do with a fetish priest lady who graduated, let me put it that way, to become a pastor, not by schooling or any tertiary education, but becoming transition to become a pastor, open up a church.
Evangelist. She'll be happy if you've been prison.
So she became a pastor. Yeah,
she calls herself doctor, so be careful.
Yeah,
well,
doctor,
you know, there's something I wanted to even chip in, Teddy. Doctor. People, a lot of people can call themselves doctor these days, and I see most of these ministers all of a sudden become doctors. You know, and
yeah.
I understand they can buy it, or sometimes they can just go to the University of the Street, and probably we need to come out with an idea and create the University of the Street and see those who have the street credentials and award them those things because it's become too rampant.
And do you know that some people can go on a 2 weeks executive course at Oxford and Harvard and call themselves alumni of those universities? 2 weeks, you know.
All right, that's an interesting chip in. So I was saying earlier on that this lady Agrada was a pastor in Ghana, West Africa. She was a fetish priest, became a transition to become a pastor, called herself doctor, like Teddy is saying. And then she actually brought in spirituality. A lot of people goes to a church. She's got a fan base. She's also got lots of enemy, and people see her as a loudmouth as well. Apparently, during one of her sessions, she promised money, and people came to also pay some collections. I understand there was a raffle. Certain people didn't win. They got angry. They took her to court. Apparently, the courts had found her guilty in the 15 years, and there are other people that feel that the 15 years is too harsh, or probably the circuit court got it wrong when it comes to matters of spirituality and the way the church operates. But as we all know, there's some of the African churches, or should I say most, have become very indisciplined, and so unfortunately, probably Agrada is being used as a test case, isn't it? All right.
One funny thing about her cases today, but this one is feely. There were these two men discussing her, and this old man said, 15 years is too small. They should have given her 40 years. I was shocked. Some people feel like the 50
yes,
years
and then we've also got Nanama. We've also got some of the media personalities also trying to appeal to the president to try and grant a presidential pardon. Interesting. You can never be sad in Ghana. Teddy, you've just come back. How do you find all these type of stories?
I just laugh a lot, man. I say, wow, so refreshing.
All right. Yes. Nanama, yeah, continue. Yes.
some years ago, there was this lady, a momo vendor, a very nice young woman. She was killed. And there was this guy too who was also killed. They are young. They were killed. They were attacked and then they were killed. So today, they went to the courts to do investigations and all that, and then there is this suspected pregnant woman. During the time of questioning and everything, she just collapsed. She collapsed, and then we are yet to know what caused her reason for collapsing.
I don't. So basically, what you are saying, two young people have been attacked and killed. Is that what you are trying to say?
Momo vendors.
Hello, is your line okay?
More vendors.
Come again because your line was breaking up.
So sorry. 2 Momo vendors.
Oh, 2 Momo. Oh my God. Oh dear. And which area was this? Which area in Accra? Was it in Accra or Eastern region or Ashanti region? Where did this happen? Anyway, Nanama, your line, if you can position yourself well. I know Ghana, the network can be very...
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So where was the Momo vendors killed? These 2 young people?
In Accra.
Oh, Accra. Okay, yeah. So sorry to hear.
And then there is this Muslim woman, Fatima Kasim. She returns home few days after her burial. She went to this Hajj, the Mecca. She went to Mecca, and then she was pronounced dead. Family went to issue her death certificate from Saudi Arabia, came to do all the required rituals. They buried her. Few days later, she came with a taxi and her things around 2 p.m. That is on 2nd July. And then it was Wednesday. People started running because they've seen ghosts. And this woman too is trending. At Medina, she's very trending.
Oh dear. All right. So since we are talking about killings and deaths, let's send our condolences. But before then, let me remind people that you can also watch us on Rascat Media TikTok. I think that is where the TikTok is. I couldn't find the Voice of Learning TikTok. So I think if you go to Rascat Media, you can find the Voice of London TikTok there. And then you can also catch us on our various social media handles as well. All right, so you are watching Voice of London Radio live across the global world from the city of London. I have Teddy Amofa and Nana Ama with me as we interject on the biggest conversation in the global world. So let's send our sympathies to those that have lost their lives and our bereavements to the family members as well, especially the girl whose funeral is being held, Ya Baby. That's a sad story. And the Ya Baby story, Teddy, were you in Ghana or you heard it before you went? This is the lady that went with a boyfriend to, I think, the Mampong Hini funeral, and then they went further to Yeji or something like that. And then, unfortunately, the boyfriend was cocking up a gun, and that went off and killed the girl. The funeral was today, as Lady Nanama is saying, and apparently 4 friends who also were attending this funeral have also perished through an accident, and that is so sad. We send our condolences to them. Is there anything you want to say with regards to the Yeji incident, Ya Baby's man? Teddy?
Yeah, I think those fucking of guns, I think that also led to the injury to this guy. This social media guy, what's he called? On the popular.
Oh yeah, that what they call him, something Ghana, ain't it?
No, this guy. Oh, he's a popular guy. Oh, he was a journalist for a long time before he switched to this. Yeah, Kofi TV. That guy.
Okay.
Yeah, his injury to his eye injury. The same thing happened when he went to one of these funerals, and I think the cock up gun. Yeah.
Angel TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's sad though. It's sad. These killings, unfortunate.
They've got to be careful with these guns, you know.
Yeah.
And then these 2 vendors, the Momo vendors, I mean, they again been attacked a lot, and I wonder why. Very sad indeed. the security situation needs to be looked at, isn't it?
Well, it's difficult. I think they only do. I think they mount block checks in strategic areas in the evenings. But during the day, people go about their activities. So these things can happen anytime in the day.
Yes, great. Now let's look at the story of these two Kumasi High School girls who ordered ordered the Uber version of the Bolt, and then entered the car boots to leave campus, go chill and come back, but they were caught. Yes.
Unfortunately for them, we during our days we used to sign. We feel the snitch of the senior house master when we're going out. Yeah.
I knew you must have played some parts in some form in some way when you were.
Oh yeah, we all did it. We did it. Yeah, we did it when we were going. And I remember this time around, we used to go to jogging in the mornings. If we want to go to Accra.
Yes.
So I remember on this occasion, I was on the verge of boarding the state transport, and I saw the headmaster with his head bended down, and I just quickly retreated.
Oh dear, that's nice one, man. Okay, so great stories for the evening. Now let's go to the serious one. This is the D levy. D levy takes effect 16th of July. In terms of petroleum, people are saying, okay, the president managed to bring the petrol prices down. He's brought the exchange rate down. He's brought inflation down. And now he's put just a 1% on this. Is it 1% or something? I stand to be corrected on this D levy, which is taking place on the 16th. I know, Teddy, you have a bit of a diverse view on that. What do you say to that?
Well, the point is, it's obvious, it's predictable that whilst you cut costs, whilst you're doing this cutting, you are your how to call it, your revenue is also been affected. So somewhere along the line, it's predictably he has to raise revenue. So so to do that, to rebalance the books, he had to do this. So it's not surprising, because you can't be doing this, because if you're saying you become a populist government and you're reducing things to please the populace, you're invariably losing revenue. So you have to get it somewhere else. It's just like when the previous government during the COVID,
yeah,
when people were not paying electricity utility bills for some time, they have to claw the money back. You remember, even the same thing happened in Britain.
Yeah.
If you recall, yeah. So the point is, if you break the national budget, somewhere along the line, you have to face that reality. So the reality is that he needs the money. So he had to put up something, and even the IMF supported him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's turn our attention. The few minutes left, let's turn our attention to some stories coming from the international news desks and also the Pan-African world, other parts of Africa. Namibia, yesterday we did look at it. Namibia president has come out to say that they want to ban state funerals because it costs a lot of money to the state. This is interesting. Teddy, you think that is the right direction, a decision and policy in the right direction to save the country money?
I mean, is it state funeral for statesmen or?
Yes, the whole of state funeral for statesmen. Yes.
I think there are two issues. The issue is you want to honor them because of their service to the country. But if it's costly and expensive, then that's also another thing. So there are two issues at hand. How do you cut costs in that case? So if you're going to ban it, so what would they do? Privately or what? So you want to ban state funerals to honor such important people? I don't know.
Okay, great. All right, so let's quickly look at the Namibia story, which you you've already actually spoken on. I think personally, I think I'm in support of it because when you look at even let's reference Ghana's president, this year's Ghana independence, he cut down costs and he was claiming 90% of the cost was saved. And so if leaders can cut costs and these state funerals can also usher in more money for the state, then that should be a beautiful thing. And they need to cut down on their SUVs and stuff as well. So I think that should trickle down the rest of Africa, and it should be something that we need to look at and to force government to adhere to it. Now we have in Kenya, the Kenyan president, we spoke on it. He says that he wants to build a church, a massive church in the presidential yard that will cost about $9 million US. This brings into memory Ghana's cathedral, relating the two. What's your view? Should these leaders continue to bring in this churches thing in the political arena?
Well, I think this guy started it, isn't it? This guy started it. Ofobanye in Yamoussoukro, it's his hometown. So I think, I don't know. That's what others are also following.
Yes. Okay, interesting stories coming from those days. Now we have a massive flood that has taken place in Texas in the US, and that has killed 32 people, including 14 children. Frantic search for survivors, and we send our condolences to those family members and victims. And quickly, Elon Musk says, that is Elon Musk, says he's launching a new political party to rival all the political parties in America. That's an interesting one. He's got the money. Let's see if he can get the following. TK.
I doubt it. I think in America, I think third parties can. Yeah, they'll always be on the fringe of the political scheme. I remember years ago, Ross Perot, if you remember, the Texas billionaire, he came out, but he didn't win anything from the South. So I doubt the two parties could be supplanted. I doubt it.
Yes. And finally, let's send our condolences and bereavement to the footballer who passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Your good Jota. That's a sad story.
DK,
yeah. Very sad story. And so we send our condolences. Okay, great interjections. Once again, the biggest conversation where we interact and mix the programs together, both the headlines, reportage, interjections, ideas, diverse views, the balance and everything. One of its kind. Biggest conversation and the mother of all conversations, current affairs program, right here on Voice of London television with the feed to the Voice of London radio. And I said, this is Afrique Radio TV 1998, rebranded as Voice of London television. And of course, saluting the big parent company, the Pan-African Voice Media Limited. Now, finally, your final word, TK, before I go to Nanama.
In regard to Ghana?
No, in regards to the whole program. Any final, yeah. Oh yeah, but let's not forget, you've just come from Ghana. So with your experience on your trip, what did you make out of it? And then the development, you've been going a bit. Do you have any hope? And what would you advise those of us who are yet to go, since we haven't been for a while?
For me, without the attitudinal change, I have little hope. Attitudinal change is the problem. We have everything. I look at a country like Saudi Arabia, who have less natural mineral resources than us. They only have oil and natural gas, but we have more. And look at what they've done. And with all that we have, we still haven't done anything. If you look at the Galamsey issue, South Africa also has the same natural mineral resources, but they don't have Galamsey. So I think the point is attitudinal change is the problem. Because the public service I think, is being raped. And if Ghana was a woman, she would need surgery.
All right, grateful. Nanama.
Nana.
Why are there? Then I will share a tip for me. Yeah, global audiences worldwide.
I would like to thank them all.
Okay.
And I pray that God will bless them. They should always keep watching us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lady Nanama. And so this is where we bring the whole show to a close. We thank you. Another edition tomorrow, so look forward and interjecting. TK saluting you to the maximum, and we officially welcome you back to London. And I'm sure you're already missing Ghana.
Early days. Tell me about it.
All right, thank you so much. And then Nanama, we are so grateful. Nanama, the Lady Beautylina and Beautylicious. Yes. Next time, if I were Nimbra, instead of say, Udi Tokyo, you will be able to swam. All right, so thank you so much. And we see you guys again. Thank you for your dedicated and devout attendance. Thank you.